we saw with her in the Netherlands all the way through, she didn't rotate. And I think traditionally the bigger teams struggle in that opening game. But England did certainly in the Euros. It was a really nervy game there. I'm trying to think what they did in 2019. They played Scotland, and that was a little bit nervy as well. So I think they'll go full out from the start. I don't think Bigman will rotate. I don't think it's sort of something she does. She likes to stick with the 4-2-3-1 and then go from there, really. What you may see is perhaps greater use of the bench earlier on than usual. But talking to the players, and those players from Euros, they knew basically from that Norway game, which they won 8-0, they knew immediately the players who didn't feature there were not going to feature at all in the Euros. It's just where it was. So the players knew what the team was going to be. They knew that rotation was unlikely. I think the only thing which may force a little change up is perhaps during the Euros they had Rousseau and Elatun as the impact subs. I don't think they have those same sorts of options now. So that may be something where perhaps you may see Rousseau and Daly switching it out. Maybe Rousseau, despite looking like she's going to start, maybe she ends up being in the impact sub role. Maybe perhaps Jordan Norbs comes into midfield instead of Ella Toon, and they put Toon back in the impact sub. So that may be the thing where that may take sort of like an inner tournament change. That may be the ones where things sort of shift around. But I think, judging by and talking about the injuries they've had, they'll want stability and they'll want familiarity in defence. So that would be one area where I doubt there'll be many switches. I think she'll stick with Mary Earps. I think you can imagine, unless someone's carrying an injury, Georgia Stanway and Kira Walsh will start every game. Maybe a little bit on the wings, perhaps, with Chloe Kelly, like Lauren Hemp. There's options there, but I fully expect Serena to stick to what she's done throughout her career, which is really stick with an 11 and then just hope that kind of carries them all the way through.